Alright guys, I know I've made 3 eco guides in the past, but Ninja Kiwi keeps on updating the eco sins guys, so now my 3 previous guides are irrelevant. So I have to make another one for you. And with so many different eco balloons in the game, it can be hard to keep up. So here is a comprehensive guide that everyone can follow on how to eco in Bloons Battles 2. So let's hop right into it. Let's get it guys. And also guys, during today's video, I will be referring to a spreadsheet on my second monitor with all the eco values you need to know. So here it is. If you guys are interested, pause the video, you can read it or whatever. And if you guys do enjoy these tutorial type videos, please support it by dropping a like on the video. See if we can hit 1,000 likes today. I would really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds, but now on to the video. Alright guys, we're against Elite Master 4388, who's going to Norma Adore, and of course I'm going Fate Weaver Adore here. And we are on the map Star today, and I'm going the strategy of Ninja Alchemist and Heli. This will be an eco guide for an eco strategy for the first match of today's video. So we are actually going to start with red balloon eco guys, believe it or not. The reason why I'm sending red balloons over blue balloons, because you look at the difference here, red balloons cost $20 for 1 eco, blue balloons cost $15 for 0.8 eco. And if you were to do the math, you would know blue balloons are actually slightly more efficient per eco, like they cost less dollars per eco. However, the reason why you want to send red balloons as an eco player here guys is because red balloons give you eco a lot faster. Red balloons give you eco at 1.25 eco per second, while blue balloons give you eco at 0.533 eco per second. So as an eco player, you primarily want to send balloons that give you eco the fastest, since eco is going to be the only way you can make money. And red balloons, group red balloons actually do give you eco faster than spaced greens as well, so that's why we're also doing it. Like, so there's 2 ways that an eco balloon is good guys. There's 2 ways an eco balloon is good. An eco balloon is good if it gives you eco fast or it gives you eco efficiently. And normally it's one or the other, right? The balloons that give you eco faster typically are a little bit less efficient. The balloons that give you eco a little bit slower are typically a little bit more efficient. So with our next balloon send that we're sending is group blues. These balloons are less efficient than group reds. You can see they cost $4 more per eco. However, they do give me eco at about 50% faster than group reds. So that 50% extra speed is really important. On round 4 though, we're actually going to switch to spaced pinks, which is the first time we're going to send a slower eco balloon. And the reason why we're going to send a slower eco balloon than grouped blues here, switching into spaced pinks, is because even though they are slightly slower at giving me about 0.1 less eco per second, they are much more efficient than group blues. So sometimes even when you have an eco strategy, you need to pick efficiency over speed. But now round 5, we're going to switch back to grouped green balloons. Grouped green balloons give you eco extremely fast here. So I'll be able to build up my eco a ton, especially because we saved up a little bit with the spaced pinks from the previous round. So round 5, we'll send in spaced grouped greens towards my opponent. They also have double sub up with their Adore, so they're probably going to be good against these, I'd imagine. Hopefully I'm good on my side as well. Yeah, I think we got defense. Okay, round 6, after grouped greens, you want to send spaced black balloons. You could honestly send spaced whites as well. Both of them work out. The difference between spaced whites and spaced black balloons, spaced white balloons are slightly more efficient at costing $20 per eco, while grouped spaced black balloons cost, I think, like $20.5 per eco or something like that. They're pretty close, but spaced black balloons do give you eco a lot faster. So that's why I like to send space blacks. And then we'll send grouped yellows on round 7, which are a very fast eco balloon. And the really nice part about grouped yellows as well, which is the strength of a lot of these balloon sends we'll be doing, is it applies good pressure at our opponent guys. Not only does it give me good eco, it will force some defense on my opponent's side and force some defense in stalling the round 2. As an eco player, you want to make sure these rounds are stalled the most as possible. That means like making sure it takes longer for your opponent to pop everything. So if the round gets stalled, takes longer for your opponent to pop everything, you get more eco booster in the round, you get more money overall. Alright, round 8, this is where things get interesting guys. So you can honestly send spaced black balloons, spaced whites, or spaced purples. What's the difference between all 3? Well, spaced purple balloons give you the eco the fastest of the all 3, but they're a little bit less efficient. So if I look into the actual numbers here for you guys, I'm just gonna send spaced black balloons this game. Spaced black balloons are typically a pretty safe way to do it, or you can send spaced whites if you don't really want to go too heavy on the eco, because I do need to save up for round 11 defense. But spaced purple balloons cost 21.21 eco dollars per eco, so it costs a little bit more dollars per eco. However, they give you eco faster. They give you eco about 30% faster than spaced black balloons. So you know, you can pick if you want to do that or not. There's a lot of things that are situational with the eco, but the one thing that's not situational is round 12. You always want to send spaced rainbow balloon eco guys. Spaced rainbow balloon eco is the best eco send by far on round 12. Always send that. It's a great eco send. You get really good value on it. Now there are situations where you kind of want to stop your eco earlier. Like for example, if I thought my opponent was going to rush me a lot, or the round was got anti-stalled a ton and I can't really afford the defense I need, I'll stop my eco. You can see I've stopped my eco right now actually, and this is because I want to save up for a lead to gold for round 14, and then I want to save up for rubber to gold. So this eco guide can fluctuate depending on your strategy and stuff. Sometimes you need to save up a little bit more money for defense, guys. Sometimes you want to save up for a rubber to gold, which I'm doing right now. But general rule of thumb, these are the eco balloons you want to send. Now after you get all your defense you need, start sending them some grouped black balloon eco as an eco player here, guys. You could honestly send group whites as well. Group whites were kind of buffed in the recent update where now they are 5 balloons per set. So group white balloons could apply a little bit more pressure towards your opponent, but they give you eco slightly slower than group black balloons. So that's kind of the trade-off there. But we'll be sending group black balloons here. Now what's the difference between group black balloons and group white balloons? Looking into the numbers here, group black balloons, they both cost $25 per eco cent. So they're both the same efficiency. However, group black balloons give you eco slightly faster at 9.375 eco per second, while group white balloons give you eco at 7.428 eco per second. And you also might be wondering how much eco you actually need to maintain a constant send of group black balloons or group white balloons. So for group black balloons, you need 1406 eco to maintain a constant send. In group white balloons, you need 1114 eco to maintain a constant send. So after you get past 1400 eco with black balloons, if you're going an eco loadout, what you can actually do is start mixing in some pink balloons, because that's the next balloon we're going to send. So you can see I'm above that value, so I'm going to start mixing some pink balloons with my eco. And I'm actually making some extra money from rubber to gold too, which is helping fund my eco too. So it's not like I only have 1750 eco right now. I actually have some rubber to gold income coming in. But if you only had eco, for example, with the pink balloons, you need 1800 eco to maintain a constant send. Black balloons was 1406, pink balloons is 1800. So yeah, we're just keep sending pink balloons, and this is pretty much what you're gonna do most of the time with eco loadouts. Now with my specific eco loadout, I do have heli farms available, so we will be building up those. And theoretically, if you did not have heli farms, druid farms, sniper farms, one of those 3 money-making methods with an eco loadout, then you might actually want to send a little bit of zebra balloon eco. The advantage of zebra balloon eco over pink balloon eco, guys, is zebra balloon eco gives you eco faster, but it's less efficient. So in comparison to pink balloons, for example, pink balloons give you eco 11.5 eco per second. Zebra balloons give you eco at 14.58 eco per second. So more than 3 eco per second faster. However, it is a lot less efficient at costing $34 per eco, while pink balloons are $21 per eco. So situationally, they can be really good because they also apply pressure towards your opponent. If you were sending zebra balloon eco, I would only recommend sending zebra balloons between rounds 19 and 23 basically are the rounds you'd want to send zebra balloon eco. And it costs you $3,000 to 3,000 eco to be able to send constant zebra balloons as well. 3,000 eco is the cost to send constant zebras. But in this case, I'm not sending them. We're gonna build our support Chinook because we have enough money for those. So got one of those guys down. This guy will be making me $4,000 per crate, which is fantastic as well. So I'll take it. I'll take it. And it'll give me a life rejuvenation, which is nice too. Opponent hasn't sent me any rushes though, so it's been pretty smooth sailing for me. That's why my eco's really good. Like, not every game, guys, are gonna have 3,000 eco round 22. This is one special case scenario where my opponent hasn't been rushing me at all, so I haven't really had to stop my eco much, and the rounds have gone stalled quite a bit. If you're facing against like Jericho, for example, and they're stealing money from you, they're rushing you left and right, you're gonna have a lot less eco. You might have to stop your eco to afford defense, which is totally fine, but you can still kind of follow the rules of thumb of this eco strategy to kind of get your way through. But yeah, we're gonna keep sending white pink balloon eco here. Keep building up heli farms with our excess cash, and then we will probably stop our eco on roughly round 26 or so. So group pinks, guys, they take 26 eco cycles to pay for themselves back. So an eco cycle is every 6 seconds you get an eco boost, right? So if it takes 26 eco cycles to pay for itself back, 26 times 6, because it takes 6 seconds, is 156 seconds. So it takes pink balloons 156 seconds to pay for itself back, which means theoretically, you want to stop your eco 156 seconds before your opponent rushes you for the maximum money, if that makes sense. So that means if I think my opponent's going to rush me round 30, for example, which is a very common round for them to rush you on, I want to stop my eco round 26 or 27 most of the time is going to be the way you'd want to stop it. 156 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, for pink, blue, and eco. That's the number you need to remember. That's how long it takes for it to pay for itself back. But at the moment, we're just going to keep on up support Chinooks. Keep on these guys up. They got Dark Knight on their side. Nicely done. I definitely like my chances this game, though. I have a really good late game loadout. And I have the life advantage, so I feel like we're in a pretty good spot here. We're in a pretty good spot, ladies and gentlemen. Now, where do I even want to put my, not my rubber gold, my perma brew for late game? I guess right here is a fine perma brew spot. We need to start saving up for that guy for sure. If they send me a rush, I can go for Chains of Fate as well for my door. Okay, we actually are in round 28, so I might have over-ecoed a little bit. I'm just going to stop my eco right there at 5,000. It's fine ecoing to round 28, because if you eco to round 28, you're kind of preparing yourself to be rushed on like round 31, 32, which are both common rush rounds as well. So it's not like I over-ecoed like crazy or anything there. It's a fine amount of eco to go for. Let's actually move this to... right here is a fine spot for it. I just want to fit ninjas in here right now. As many ninjas as possible. We're done building up heli farms as well. We're going to stop heli farms roughly the same time we stop our eco. Just to save up for defense. Save up, save up. Okay. Getting these in here pretty nicely. I'll fit these very condensedly. As many as humanly possible. Can I fit another one? Or no? Guess not, huh? It's a little bit unfortunate. I thought I'd be able to. And then the ones that aren't actually perma-brewed, I want to just build shinobis on the outside. This will be a master bomber right here. Yeah, all the ones that don't have perma-brew, I want to just have shinobis to buff the ones that are perma-brewed. That makes sense. Well, actually, I could just move my perma-brew as well, right? I can move my perma-brew around because I have heli. I forgot about that. So that's what we'll do for sure. It's a Grandmaster up. Yeah, at this point, we're just saving up, building up defense, preparing to be rushed. We're done with ecoing for the match. Keep putting these guys on strong. We want Jitsus on strong here so they can pop down fortified BADs. And then our Master Bomber and other stuff will hopefully be able to clean up the insides. Okay, collect those crates as well. They actually went for a temple on their side. Interesting. So in this game, I definitely should have went for more eco because my opponent's not rushing me yet. Most of the time, people do rush you on around 30, 31, or 32. This is a specific case where it's not what's going on. I guess my opponent probably wants to build up like a true Sun God or something. The thing is, though, they will have to rush me at one point or another because I do have the life advantage here. So it's definitely not worth for me to start ecoing again, but I should have went for more eco to begin with, if that makes sense. But hindsight is always 20/20. You know the saying, guys. So I didn't know that before the game started that my opponent would not rush me early. Hindsight is 20/20, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're gonna move my perma-brew. Start perma-brewing a little bit more on the ninjas. Keep collecting these crates. Perfect. Oh, actually moving my perma-brew opened up a gap here a little bit. Let's just get a sticky bomb in here. Let's get a sticky bomb because you can actually throw a sticky bomb and a master bomber bomb on BADs, so it's good to have both. Keep building up Bloon Jitsus. Actually get a what's it called? A couple unstable concoctions down here too, because unstable concoctions help out a lot against the insides. Now, one thing I should do here is prepare a total transformation at the top, because that actually gives you a lot of your DPS late game with Ninja Elk. So what you'll see is 1 second. So the way the total transformation works, guys, is it transforms 5 of the closest tier 3 towers. So this is to transform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shinobis. And I actually want them to transform up here, because if you think about the way these guys are fire on first targeting, they're going to fire downwards like this. So they're going to pierce through everything when they rush me. Having them at the top here is really good because it's going to pierce through the entire rush, basically. You have to think about the way it attacks with your placement. And I'll get the most DPS out of them that way. But we're just going to keep on up Jitsus now. Let's start selling off some heli farms, by the way, as well, guys, because my opponent's got to rush me here within the next, like, 3 rounds. So just preparing my defense, since I know the rush will be coming soon, is the plan here. Should be able to defend their rush theoretically, but, you know, theory is not always in practice, so we'll see what's going to happen here. It's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down. We have level 20 Fedora. We do. Okay, so that's going to help me out a lot. There it is. There's the rush. Apache Prime. Alright. Let's use boost. Let's use Grand Saboteur. Let's use that ability. We're actually shredding right now. Holy cow. Let's go for a calm on our side. Let's alk buff these guys as well. These BADs aren't going anywhere right now, guys. We're going to need to micro my total transformation when it runs out. That will be very important. I'm also going to wait on my level 20 Fedora ability a little bit. We're targeted all the way up here, because we want to use that when it's the most effective. Let's micro this. Total transformation. Perfect. These guys are getting so many pops. Look at this guy's pops, bro. The total transformation's pops are actually going crazy here. Okay. We're defending. We're defending. I think soon I'll use my second boost, and maybe... Well, I don't need to use the second boost yet. We're going to wait on the second boost as long as possible here. We're going to wait on it. Let's micro you. We have money to micro it. Perfect. Alright, let's use second boost. Let's use Chains of Fate, level 20 ability. How well is Chains of Fate doing? Getting hundreds of thousands of pops. That's what I'm talking about. Let's move this helis down here a little bit. Come on, defend. They're sending me DDTs. They're getting desperate. Let's use another Grand Saboteur. And we defended, bro. They didn't even get past this bend, bro. That's the strength of Ninja Alk Heli. 400,000 pops on my total transformations there. Bloonjitsus, most of them have like 200-ish thousand pops. Master Bomber's got 200,000. Grandmaster Ninja got 600,000. My 5th tier helis have 200,000 apiece. Dude, that just shows you the strength of the total transformation there, bro. The pops right there. The only thing that out-popped the total transformation was the Grandmaster Ninja. That's kind of crazy. But, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, if you have the life advantage on round 40, you do win by the life advantage, which was the plan for this match as an eco player. As a lot of eco strategies, you can do this. But there you go. That's the guide for the eco match, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will be with farm. So let's get it. All right, guys. Our next match of the video is with a farm loader. As I said earlier, we're going Druid sub farm on the map Oasis, and yeah, we're gonna start with our Druid right about here. Now we're gonna start the exact same with a farm loaded, actually, guys. So you want to send grouped reds over Space Blues with the farm loaded. Now, in a lot of cases, you will be sending Space Balloons as a farmer, but grouped reds are such a good eco send, you still want to send it even when you have farm here, which is a little bit different than you probably would expect here. But yeah, grouped reds, and then we'll be getting our Oban down on round 1 as well. Opponent's going Alchemist, so they're probably bringing Ninja Alk farm, my guess is. So I will have to rush my opponent a little bit here. That's the thing about farm modes too. You have to be a little bit more aggressive with farm typically, because you only have 2 defensive towers, right? So with only 2 defensive towers, you have to resort to rushing a lot more. So we will be rushing my opponent for sure. Let's start with their Alchemist and their Fate Weaver. We're going to send group reds on round 2 as well. We'll be sending grouped reds most of the time until round 4, guys. Unless you could want to apply pressure towards your opponent. That's the thing. You definitely can send some Space Balloons mixed in if you want to apply some pressure towards your opponent. So for here, for example, I know my opponent's a little bit weak to Space Yell Balloons. Group reds are technically going to make me a little bit more money than Space Yells, but Space Yells do force some defense out of my opponent. So I'm going to opt for the Space Yells right here. I'll send them some Space Yells. We force some upgrades on their Ninja. After I force the upgrades, I'll just go back to group red balloons. Now they are sending me group blue balloons, which are very indicative of them going in eco loadout. So there's actually a decent chance they are going the same loadout I went last game, which is Heli, Alchemist, and Ninja. And if that's the case, guys, we need to kill them early. We can't let them go late game, because we saw what happened late game last match, guys. You guys just saw what happened. Late game, Heli Alk Ninja absolutely destroys. So that's why we have farm here, though. Farm is going to make us a lot of money. We can sell off farms and rush them. So I have a strong offensive capabilities with this loadout that I'm going to have to use to my advantage. But round 4 here, you want to send Space Pinks. This is the round you want to switch off Group Reds. Send Space Pinks on round 4. They are the same efficiency as Group Reds at $20 per eco, but they give you eco much faster. And then round 5, you want to send Spaced Whites. Same deal with Spaced Whites, guys. Same efficiency as Grouped Reds and Spaced Pinks, but they give you eco much faster. And how much faster, you may ask? Spaced Whites give you eco 1.785 eco per second, while Grouped Reds are 1.25 eco per second, and Spaced Pinks are 1.556 eco per second. So Spaced Whites on top. And with a farm loadout here, guys, I'm probably just going to keep sending Spaced Whites until pretty much round 9 when you can't send them anymore. Space White Bloons are a great eco send with farm. They're efficient. They're decently fast. It allows you to save up for your farm upgrades you need. So I'm going to be able to get a banana plantation here pretty soon. It's a good eco send. Now my opponent, on the other hand, they've got enough defense as well. So I mean, I guess you could pressure them a little bit here with grouped yellow balloons if I wanted to force defense on their side. But I'd rather just kind of keep sending the spaced whites and get my plantation up personally. But in situations, you can definitely send your opponent grouped yellows as a farm player if you want to force some good defense on their end. I think it's just kind of game dependent. You can kind of learn that as you go. What strategies your opponent's going to be really weak to grouped yellows and whatnot. But here, I think just keep sending spaced whites is the correct move. They're sending me a lot of grouped yellows here, so do I need to buy a lightning on my side, or am I chilling? I think I'm chilling. They're sending me spaced purples now. I'm just going to keep sending spaced whites. Keep farming. Okay, they did break my whole bramble pile, but I'm alive, and we're good. I just want to have a lot of farms on my side here, so then I have a lot of cell power into a rush, because my plan is I'm going to send them big rushes, right? My whole game plan's built on sending a big rush at my opponent, so let's go for a second plantation here. They're sending me zebras. I feel like they're definitely over-ecoing as well. That's the thing. You could see last game when I was going in eco-loaded, I was not sending zebras at the end of round 9. And I was able to afford my round 11 defense. My opponent sent me zebras at the end of round 9. So I don't think they're going to be able to afford what they need here, guys. They need a Bloon Jutsu and an Alk buff. Oh, they actually do afford it, but I'm going to keep sending. They're going to need a tower boost. They need a tower boost. Yep, look at that. Okay, force tower boost, which is huge. Because now I can re-rush them on round 13, and they are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's re-rush them. Wait, I balloon boosted, which is probably pretty dumb. Wait, send them camos? Because they went for balloon traps? Send them camos? Alright, we got it. Yeah. With farm loadouts, you have to play offensively a lot of the time, depending on the loadout your opponent goes. So, I will catch you guys again in another farm match, since that one ended quickly. And I'll catch you guys on like round 10, 11-ish, kind of where that match started to end off with my eco. So, I'll catch you guys there. Alright guys, we're on round 11 here. Zoom in the game. Opponent's sending me a big rush. We're going to sell farm for a Jutsu. And we should be good here. Yep, not even close. I leaked a lot early game. I did mess up my early game a little bit, guys. But we're alive. We followed the same exact eco pattern as I was talking about earlier from the previous match. So that is what has happened. Opponent's going the loadout of Tack Mortar and Jericho here with farm. So this is definitely one of the meta loads I bring in. But yeah. So far, it's been a pretty decent start here. I've only used one boost, so I like how it's going decent. I like how it's going so far. They're sending me some rainbows here with the steel. I should be fine against those. We are going to go for a rubber to gold on our side pretty soon here. It's going to be the plan. And after I get the rubber to gold up, this is when we continue ecoing, guys. We'll be sending group black balloons on round after we get our rubber to gold up. So it's pretty much similarly to how we played the eco loadout, guys. Very similar to how I played the eco loadout here with the farm. We'll just be sending group blacks for a while here. Now, this specific case, comparatively last match, I don't actually have to be aggressive towards my opponent because they are going a farm loadout as well. They're not going an eco loadout, and their farm loadout gets out late game by mine. So I'll be playing this one pretty passively overall. So we'll just be trying to make as much money as possible in defending their rushes. I don't really have to rush them at all. 900 eco's not bad though. We'll just continue holding down the black balloons, and we're making some solid rubber to gold money now too, which is really, really nice. You love to see that. Almost 1,000 eco here. Actually, this is one case where I probably should send grouped whites here, because group white balloons will still maximize my eco. As I said earlier, you need like 1,100 to send constant group whites, and it will apply the most pressure towards my opponent. And stall the rounds the most too, because it kind of blocks some of the AI balloons for us. So this is one specific case where it's probably a good idea to send a couple grouped white balloons for a little bit. Probably would be a smart idea here. Okay, let's actually get up a Shinobi. We're gonna get counter espionage on my side on strong, and this is gonna decamo some of the camo ceramics so my rubber to gold can hit more stuff. I think it's a good idea. All right, now we're actually gonna send pink balloons as well with farm, believe it or not. Pink balloons are still even a good balloon send with farm. I'm gonna send pink balloons until I get about 1,700 eco or so, and then I'll switch back to black balloons. Most of the time with farm loadouts, if you're on a longer map, guys, you want to be sending eco till you hit on longer maps, between 1500 and 3k eco is typically the number I'll go for. So you'll see me in there. It can be a little bit different depending on the match, but between 1500 and 3k is kind of like the magical area you want to end your eco at. So we'll be sending pink balloons, yeah, till I hit about 1800 eco, and then maybe 1850, and then I'm gonna switch back to black balloons, and then just eco the rest with that. There we go, perfect. Honestly, go for a second rubber to gold is not a bad idea. Wait, what the heck? Why is there Moab? We're just gonna boost this. Why is there Moab, like... Is that a fortified Moab? I can't even tell. Why is it, like, colored weird? Is that a specific skin they have on it? Because I couldn't even tell if it was fortified or not there. Or, like, how much HP it had as well. That's kind of annoying. Okay, they're sending me a starship rush, so let's actually prepare a little bit of defense here in case whatever they starship at me. We should be good there. Yeah, we're good with 2 shinobi stacks on that. Alright, we're good. And I got double rubber to gold up as well, so I'm making a lot of money from their Jericho AI balloons, which is fantastic. I think I played that relatively well for their rushes they sent me. It did get a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little spooked there, but we're good. We're gonna actually build up a central market on my side pretty soon here. And I'm probably gonna stop my eco here at 2300 this game. It should be a pretty solid amount. Yeah, look at that, bro. What is that Moab? I don't even know what, like, they... Yeah, let's just use Chains of Fate here. I don't even know if that's a fortified Moab or not. That's so annoying. Like, what is that, bro? They're probably gonna send me a fortified ZMG here, I'd imagine, because I used my Chains of Fate. Actually, no. Okay. Fair enough. We're just gonna keep farming. We stopped my eco. I think I'm in a pretty good spot, nonetheless. I do have 1 boost left, which is a little bit annoying being down to 1 boost. Did they just starship something at me? I think they did. Yeah, they're rushing me. I should be good against that. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay. I should be able to get around 25 Monkey Wall Street here. Now, most of the time with farm guys, you want to be ecoing and farming in combination to try to get around 24 Monkey Wall Street. But in this specific case, my opponent has been super aggressive at me. So that obviously limits my farms and eco a little bit. So around 25 is fine for sure. That's not bad to get. It's just situational when you get around 24. Okay, it is fortified. I can actually see the fortified bands a little bit. You just have to kind of like analyze the Moab a little bit when they send it, I guess. That's annoying though. I don't know why it's like that. Oh, so much lag as well. What's going on? Hey, we got our Monkey Wall Street up. We got them out farmed because they don't have a Monkey Wall Street on their side. Our rubber to golds have made me an insane amount of money this game too. This combination where you have the counter espionage, the decamo, the Jericho AI, and then rubber to gold, the ceramics, it's really, really strong. Okay, we'll get a sticky bomb here against their fortified Moabs. Now, I assume they're probably going to send me like a lot of ceramics in round 28 and just try to kill me that way. That's kind of like a rush a lot of people send just to like try to make them choke. And it can work out a lot of the time because it lags your game a bunch, like the regrow ceramics, and it can be hard to defend them with the lag. So that's what I'm going to assume my opponent's going to try to do at me. Okay, they actually go for a... I just boosted by accident. How? Bro, what's up with my boosts today, dude? I just boosted by accident. I boosted by accident one of the earlier matches, and I did again this time. My fat fingers, bro. That's actually so bad. That's actually super bad that I boosted by accident. Because now I won't have a boost for a BAD late game. Oh, dude. I might have just thrown the match. I might have just thrown the match, ladies and gentlemen. What am I doing, bro? Okay, let's get Permabrew on my side. I need to have Permabrew up before round 30. I think I can still win. I think I've outplayed them hard enough to be able to win, even with the accidental boost, but that definitely hurts me quite a bit here. I'm not gonna lie. That's not what we wanted, you know? One right there. One right there. One right there. You can actually fit a lot of ninjas inside the Permabrew range on this map. Holy cow. I didn't even realize that till now. Is it Grandmaster on our side? I assume they're gonna rush me. ZMGs. They facepalmed himself. I think maybe it was a mistake to send those. We're just gonna use Chains of Fate against this, I think. They're sending me a BAD behind it. Let's get some of these on strong against the BAD. Strong. Let's go for Total Transformation here. Sabo. Yeah, we're good. Master Bomber again. This defends, this defends. Chains of Fate. Where's Chains of Fate? We're good, we're good. Okay. I almost choked, I'll be honest, guys. The fact that it didn't have a boost for that made that a lot more difficult than it needed to be, but we still beat them. I'm pretty sure this is esport, by the way. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's eco guide. I tried my best to do it during the games. The link to the spreadsheet, can I even give links to spreadsheets? The link to the spreadsheet will be in the description down below. I hope it lets me share it. I'm not exactly sure how they work, but yeah. And here's the picture of the spreadsheet as well, in case you're interested. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. It would really help me out. We're trying really hard to hit 50,000 subscribers, and if we get 1,000 likes on today's video, I'd really appreciate that as well. I'm Mehalic out. Peace, lads. Thank you guys so much for watching.